Welcome back everyone. Before we get into the video, I would like to apologize for the lack of uploads. I lost my voice while creating the script before I could get it recorded, so I was unable to record the voiceover for a little more than a week. One last thing, Dawn Trail for Final Fantasy XIV comes out in early access June 28th, so uploads may be lacking while I am playing through the initial launch. But I do plan to try and stream it here on YouTube, so please join me and keep an eye out for those lives. Now, let's jump into it. Today, we'll be answering the question, what is a White Mage? Armed with the most efficient recovery spells, White Mages can ensure a party's survival in the most dire of situations. With the ability to utilize the most potent spells from the Cure, Regen, Raise, and Bar spell families, White Mages are the premier healers in the game, and are nearly indispensable when forming a party. Despite the gentle demeanor of their class, White Mages are far from inept in combat. If necessary dictates, White Mages may arm themselves with powerful hammers and durable shields in order to rain down punishment upon their enemies. Players starting the game as a White Mage receive an Onion Rod and a Scroll of Cure. Let's break down the combat skills of White Mage. White Mages aren't known for their combat abilities, but for their healing capabilities. The list of weapons that White Mages can use are the following: club, staff, throwing, and some shields. We'll go over a few weapons that have been used in some fashion for White Mages. Outside of a few niche melee White Mage scenarios, the club will primarily be used for its beneficial effects. For example, the Yag Rush is used for its beneficial effects for Divine Veil, or the Gambatine at level 119 for its beneficial effect to Kursna. But let's not count out a White Mage with the White Mage Hob and a Kraken Club. Like the club, staves are used for their beneficial effects. In 75 era, you wouldn't catch a White Mage without a Light Staff for healing or a Dark Staff for resting. In current era, there are such a wide variety of staves to use for their beneficial effects that the choices are abundant. Let's break down the magic skills of White Mage. White Mages are known for their healing capabilities, however, their divine skill isn't half bad either. The list of magic skills a White Mage can use are the following: healing, divine, enhancing, and enfeebling. Healing is White Mage's bread and butter. This is what White Mages are known for, so by default, they are able to cast spells such as Cure 1 through 6, Curaga 1 through 5, Cura 1 through 3, Full Cure, and Regen 1 through 4. They can also cast the iconic Raise spells like Raise 1 through 3 and Arise. They can also buff themselves with the Re-Raise 1 through 4 spells. In current era, White Mages also have iconic spells such as Sacrifice and Asuna. White Mages have the highest divine skill in the game at an A. Besides Paladin, White Mages can use the iconic spells Banish 1 through 3, Banishka 1 and 2, Holy 1 and 2, Flash, and the light-based sleep spell, Repose. While White Mage isn't the best at casting enhancing spells, they do have some iconic spells. You can see White Mages cast such spells as Protect 1 through 5, Protectra 1 through 5, Shell 1 through 5, Shellra 1 through 5, Stone Skin, Aqua Veil, Sneak, and Invisible. They are also able to cast the boost spells to boost specific stats to the party members in range of an area of effect, or protect from various elemental or status effects through the bar spells. Anyone that has played during the 75 era before home point teleports became available through the quality of life updates, teletaxi services were a viable way for White Mages to make some gil. The teletaxi services was someone shouting in a major city for a teleport Hala, Dem, Mia, Altep, Yot, or Vazel. And from the Wings of the Goddess expansion onward, you would see shouts for a recall to Jugner, Meritov, or Pashao. In current meta, you can also request an Auspice from your White Mage to give you a little subtle blow and accuracy boost, but not really needed at later levels. White Mages have the lowest enfeebling skill in the game, but they do have access to such spells as Dia 1 and 2 and Addle. There really isn't much to say here because a White Mage can enfeeble in a pinch, but typically you're looking at your Red Mage for the Invibles. So let's talk about the job specific gear and the various artifact gear obtainable for White Mage. This will also cover the relic gear from Dynamis, Empyrean gear from Abyssia, and the job specific gear such as neck pieces from the Trials of Magians, the level 99 neck piece, and the earring from Sortie. The Healer's Torque is a level 30 neck piece you can get from the Trial of Magians. You obtain the Torque from the Magian Moogle in Rulu Gardens at H5, and accept the trial 4426. Once you complete the trial, the Moogle will augment the Torque with Cure Potency plus 1%. The Alanis' Mantle is a level 99 back piece obtainable from Ambuscade. This is an augmentable cape from rewards you can purchase with the points earned from Ambuscade. This cape natively has Afflatus Solus plus 10 and Kursna plus 25, but can be augmented in various different ways to be utilized in various different sets. The Cleric's Torque is a crafted 99 neck piece with a plus 1 and plus 2 variant. These can be upgraded by Oboro after you have entered Dynamis Divergence at least once. The upgrade method will be used with items obtained within Dynamis D. Natively, the NQ neck has 30 MP, Cure Potency plus 5%, and Erase plus 1, with the plus 1 and plus 2 having 40 MP, Cure Potency plus 7%, and plus 1 to Erase, and 50 MP, Cure Potency plus 10%, and Erase plus 1. The NQ neck can be upgraded to R15 at Oboro, which augments the neck with plus 10 Int and Mine, Enmity minus 15, and Fast Cast plus 6%. The plus 1 goes up to R20 with plus 12 Int and Mine, Enmity minus 20, and Fast Cast plus 8%. The plus 2 goes to the highest rank of R25 and gets plus 15 Int and Mine, Enmity minus 25, and Fast Cast plus 10%. The Eber's Earring with plus 1 and plus 2 variants can be obtained by opening old cases and old cases plus 1 from Sortie. These earrings have a unique trait where you will get specific bonuses when this earring is equipped in the right ear slot. The base earring has Healing Magic Skill plus 10 and Enmity minus 7, with plus 1 having Healing Magic Skill plus 11 and Enmity minus 8. The plus 2 having Healing Magic Skill plus 12 and Enmity minus 9. The augments for the NQ will only be Accuracy and Magic Accuracy. Plus 1 will get the same as the NQ, but also adds damage taken reduction. Then plus 2 will get the same as the base and plus 1, but also Strength in Mind. The artifact gear starts with the weapon at level 41 with the Blessed Hammer. This club weapon can be obtained by completing the quest Messenger from Beyond from Narcheril in northern Sandoria at M6. Once you have completed the quest and have obtained level 50, White Mages can now get their artifact gear. The artifact gear can be equipped at the following levels: 52, 54, 56, 58, and 60. With White Mage, the first piece of artifact gear is the feat, and is obtained by completing the quest Prelude of Black and White from PUG in Chateau de Oragile at H8, and these boots can be equipped at level 52. The next piece is the headpiece at level 54, and is obtained by opening a coffer in Garleech Citadel. The next piece of gear will be the leg piece, which is obtained by opening a coffer in Crawler's Nest, and White Mages can equip this at level 56. The next piece of gear is the body piece, which can be equipped at level 58 and is obtained by completing the quest PUG's Decision from PUG. The final piece of artifact gear is the hands. Now, this piece of gear can be obtained by doing the quest Borgert's Healing Hands, and Borgert's has a quest for 15 of the adventuring jobs. The hands can be equipped at level 60. The artifact gear can be upgraded later on through Limbus NC. The upgrade NPC is in Port Juno at I8 and is named Sagira. Sagira will also upgrade the artifact gear from the base form or the plus 1 form to the item level 109 or 109 for short variants then to the item level 119 or 119 for short variants. To upgrade to the 109 variants, you will need Rim's Tail chapters 1 through 5, depending on the piece of the gear, depends on the chapter. Segura will require either 5 or 10 Rim's Tails, depending on if you have the base version or the HQ version of the artifact gear you wish to upgrade. She will then require the job ingredient, which for White Mage is Imperial Silk Cloth, and a slot ingredient, which is the same for all jobs. Once you obtain the 109 piece, then Segura will upgrade the gear to the base 119 variant by using Rim's Tail chapters 6 through 10, depending on the piece of gear. Similar to the 109 upgrade method, she will require a job ingredient, which for White Mage is Roxa. Then the slot ingredient, which will be the same for all jobs. Segura will take the 119 variant to the +2 form of this set to further increase its capabilities. These upgrades follow a similar path where you will need a job ingredient plus slot ingredient, but you will need job cards from Omen instead of Rim's Tails. The job ingredient is purchasable from an NPC and typically costs 1,126,125 gil. The slot ingredient can be obtained from Unity items. The final upgrade you can do to the artifact gear is to the +3 form of this set, and it will require using more of the job cards from Omen, a boss drop from Omen, which depends on the job, then multiple NPC purchasable ingredients that cost 1,126,125 gil per ingredient, then a small number of cyan orbs, which can be crafted from a bone crafter. The relic gear starts for White Mage at level 70, which is a waist piece. The relic gear, not including the accessory, is the following levels: 71, 72, 73, 74, and 75. Each of the relic pieces can be obtained by getting them to drop from various different dynamis. The head, legs, and feet can be obtained as a drop from the original dynamis, with the waist, hands, and body being dropped from the Dream World dynamis. Accessories can only be found in Dream World, and the head, legs, and feet can also drop in Dream World dynamis as well. The relic gear can be upgraded with our friend Segura. Segura will require various dynamis currency, the -1 piece, and slot ingredient to take the relic armor from base form to +1. Relic gear can also be upgraded to +2 by doing various trial Magian from the Magian Moogle in Rulu Gardens. These trials are completed by trading various Dynamis Dreamworld drops. The amount needed to complete the trials is depending if you do the base version trial or the +1 version trial. If you do the base version trial, you will need 50 of the item to take it from NQ to +2 without needing the +1 version. If you have the +1 version, you can start the trial and you will only need 30 of the items to take it from +1 to +2. That will give you the +2 version, and the +2 version can then be further upgraded by doing one last trial of Magian to augment the piece of gear. This trial is completed by getting 20,000 experience points from various dynamic areas with the relic piece equipped. The relic gear can be further reforged by Segura using similar methods as the artifact gear. The biggest difference with the relic gear is that you can go from the base relic to the reforged relic. However, you will need multiple 100 currency dynamis pieces, plus the Rim's Tails, and if you have the relic +1, you will only need one of the 100 currency pieces plus Rim's Tails. If you have the +2 or the +2 with augment, you will only need Rim's Tails, and +2 with augment being the cheapest option in terms of Rim's Tails. You will need the specific job ingredient for White Mage. This is a sparkling stone, and various slot ingredients. Please note, once you reforge the gear, no matter if you got the augment or not, it will apply the augment when you go to the 109 variant. Going to the 119 variant, you will need to follow the same process as the 109 to 119 as the artifact gear, which will be Rim's Tails chapters 6 through 10, plus job ingredient and slot ingredient. The job ingredient for the 119 for White Mage is the Akvon's Pennon. Relic gear going from 119 to +2 will require you to have entered Dynamis D area corresponding to the gear slot. Sandoria for feet, Bastok for hands, Winters for head, Juno for legs, and entered all 4 areas for the body. And you will need a shard piece corresponding to the gear from Dynamis D. Then, job ingredient, which is the same as the artifact gear, which is Coma Thread, plus multiple slot ingredients. To go from +2 to +3, there is 2 different methods you can do to upgrade your gear, with the first being that you will need to have defeated the mid-boss from each of these zones listed previously, or as of the November 2021 version update, defeat 100 squadron enemies of the same job that you are trying to upgrade in all 5 Dynamis D zones. For us, this would be White Mage. Once you do that, you will get a key item job shard, which will give you the ability to reforge all 5 slots to +3. Once those requirements have been met, you will need more shards from Dynamis D, then void ingredients, which will also drop in Dynamis D, or an NPC can trade for them using Dynamis D currency, plus multiple slot ingredients. The Empyrean gear was introduced in Abyssea, and was upgraded through the Trial of Magian system. The base gear can be obtained in a variety of different ways. There will be a few pieces of gear you can purchase with the various Abyssea currency, with the feat being obtained by opening a golden sturdy Pixides, which is a gold coffer. There are 3 accessories in the Empyrean gear, which are the following: a neck piece, back piece, and earring. The accessories are dropped from various NMs within Abyssea, and they cannot be upgraded. The pieces that can be upgraded to the +1 versions, however, are done by completing various Trial of Magians, which requires job-specific seals for the pieces of gear. For example, if you are upgrading the White Mage Empyrean head, you will need Orson's Seal Head. Orson is the name of the set, and then you will see the equipment slot listed. These are obtained by killing various NMs in the various Abyssea zones. To upgrade from +1 to +2, you will need various different stones for White Mage, which again are dropped from various NMs within the different Abyssea zones. Our friend Segura will be more than happy to give you an upgraded Empyrean gear from the +1 or +2 version of the Empyrean gear to the 109 variant of the gear. This is the same method as the other 2 sets, with the job item being Orthrus's Claw. To upgrade to the 119 variant, you will need to unlock it with the following requirements: complete the quest The Truth Beckons, defeat a Vagaries Megaboss NMs for the specific piece of gear, or, since the October 2018 version update, the adventurer can win an alternative Vagary battlefield to unlock each piece of gear to upgrade. If you are unsure if you have unlocked the piece or not to upgrade, you can speak to the Battle Levattle in Western Adolan at H8 and see the NM's name under the 600 gil option. The 119 variant upgrade method will be the same as the previous 2 with the Rim's Tales chapters 6 through 10. However, the job ingredient will be various etched memories, and the amount of etched memories depends on which piece, with the highest cost of etched memories being the body piece at 25. Then you will need the slot ingredient, which can be obtained from Vagary as well. Recently, it was added to reforge the Empyrean gear to +2 and +3 variant with the addition of Sortie. To upgrade to the +2 variant, you will need a Ra Kaznir Sapphire for 15,000 Galmafuri, which is a currency obtained in Sortie. Then you will need 10,000 more Galmafuri. To unlock the +3 variant, you will have to have completed the quest The Light Within, have obtained the Scintillating Rhapsody from the second to last Rhapsody of Vanadil mission. Must have the ability to upgrade to the +2 variant. However, reaching any area by a Bitzer in Sortie will unlock all 5 pieces of the +3 variant for the job you're on. In our case, that will be White Mage. To upgrade to the +3 variant, you will need a Raz Kanar Starstone, which is purchased for 90,000 Galmafuri, then an additional 70,000 Galmafuri. White Mages have a variety of Relic, Empyrean, Mythic, Aeonic, and Prime weapons they are able to equip. Let's discuss these weapons. The Molnir is the Relic Club, and while equipped will give the adventurer access to the Randgrith weapon skill. In the 75 era, this weapon had attack +20 with an additional effect of recovers MP, with a hidden effect of triple damage for the first swing of an attack round 5% of the time. Within the current game, the fully upgraded 119 version has plus 60 attack, magic damage plus 217, club and parrying skill plus 269, magic accuracy skill plus 225, with the additional effect of restores MP and an aftermath of accuracy and magic accuracy plus 20, and refresh plus 5, and afterglow. Hidden effect went from 5% of the time to 13% of the time, and Randgrith damage plus 40%. If you have it fully augmented to R15, then you will give it damage plus 12, an additional 20% damage to Randgrith, and cure potency plus 30%. The Relic Afterglow provides nearby party members accuracy and range accuracy plus 15. I would also like to call out the Recover MP will proc around 10% of the time. I would like to also point out that for each relic weapon, this is the only way to unlock the relic weapon skills is by having the weapon equipped, as the Empyrean, Mythic, and Aeonic weapons having an alternative method to unlock those weapon skills without having the weapon. The Yag Rush is the Mythic Club, and while equipped will give the adventurer access to the Mythic Boon weapon skill. In the 75 era, this weapon had magic accuracy plus 10, enhances divine veil effect, with an aftermath of increases accuracy and attack, and occasionally attacks twice. The fully upgraded 119 Yag Rush has magic accuracy plus 40, magic damage plus 217, club and parrying skill plus 269, magic accuracy skill plus 229, enhances divine veil effect, and 3 tiers of enhances divine benison effect with an aftermath of increased accuracy, magic accuracy, and attack, and occasionally attacks twice or thrice with an afterglow. Mythic Afterglow gives the nearby party members attack and range attack plus 15. If you have it fully R15 augmented, you will see an increase of plus 17 damage, Mystic Boon damage plus 15%, plus 30 accuracy, and plus 30 magic accuracy. The Mythic weapon skill can be unlocked by completing the quest Unlocking a Myth, White Mage. The Gambitian is the Empyrean Club, and while equipped, will give the adventurer access to the Dagon weapon skill. This club weapon was not present during the 75 era, and the lowest level being in 80 level cap during Abyssia with no stats and having to fully unlock it by 99 through the Trial of Magians. The 99 version of the Gambitian has plus 90 HP and MP with an afterglow of occasionally deals double damage. The 99 version can be upgraded once more to add an afterglow. The 119 version, fully upgraded, has plus 135 HP and MP, club and parry skill plus 269, magic accuracy skill plus 225, and Kursana plus 100, with an aftermath of occasionally attacks for triple damage with an afterglow. If you have it fully R15 augmented, you will see an increase of plus 7 damage, plus 10% Dagon damage, plus 20 HP, MP, and Mine. The Empyrean Afterglow provides nearby party members critical hit rate plus 5%. The Empyrean weapon skills can be unlocked by completing the quest Kupofried's weapon skill, Moogle Magic. The Tishtria is the Aeonic Club, and while equipped will give the adventurer access to the Realm Razor weapon skill. This club was not present during the 75 era and only has a 119 version. The 119 version has the following stats: magic damage plus 217, club and parry skill plus 269, magic accuracy plus 225, store TP plus 10, TP bonus plus 500, and an aftermath of increases skill chain potency, increases magic burst potency, and ultimate skill chain. At fully R15 augmented, you will see an increase of plus 8 damage, plus 10% Realm Razor damage, plus 30 accuracy and magic accuracy. Aeonic weapon skills can be unlocked through merit points once you have completed the quest Martial Mastery. Ultimate skill chains are created by combining 2 level 3 skill chain properties and are a special type of level 4 skill chains and can only be made while under the effect of Aeonic Aftermath. The ultimate skill chains are Radiance and Umbra. Now, let's talk about the newcomers to the party, Prime Weapons. Again, shout out to BG Wiki for having the weapons description. Lorgmore is the Club Prime Weapon, and while equipped, will give the adventurer access to the Dagda weapon skill. This club was not present during the 75 era and only has a 119 version. The 119 base version has plus 25 strength and mind, plus 25 accuracy and magic accuracy, plus 40 magic attack bonus, plus 260 club, parry, and magic accuracy skill, regen plus 5, and damage taken minus 5%, with an aftermath of magic damage plus and cure potency plus. With this version, Dagda can only be used while in sortie. This is similar to the pre-final form of relic weapons within Dynamis. Once it is fully upgraded at 119, it will have plus 35 strength and mind, plus 35 accuracy and magic accuracy, plus 60 magic attack bonus, club, parry, and magic accuracy skill plus 277, regen plus 7, and damage taken minus 10%, with an aftermath of magic damage plus and cure potency plus. With the fully upgraded version, you will also be able to execute Dagda outside of sortie. I would also like to point out that as of this video, there is no way to use prime weapon skills outside of having the weapon. And that covers all the available ultimate weapons to White Mage. White Mages have a wide variety of job abilities, from their 1-hour ability Benediction. This was previously a 2-hour cooldown, but was changed in a version update in 2012, to abilities like Asylum that increases your party members' resistance to enfeebling magic and dispel effects. Benediction is the 1-hour ability, previously the 2-hour, gained at level 1, and restores a large amount of hit points and removes all status elements from party members within an area of effect. Benediction is considered a special ability, and with 2100 job points, the cooldown is reduced from 1 hour to 45 minutes. The next set of abilities will be usable with White Mage being your sub-job. Divine Seal is an ability with a 10-minute cooldown, gained at level 15, and enhances the potency of your next healing spell. The next set of abilities will not be usable as White Mage as a sub-job. Afflatus Solus is an ability with a 1-minute cooldown, gained at level 40, and inspires you to draw strength from the healing spells you cast. Afflatus Misery is an ability with a 1-minute cooldown, gained at level 40, and inspires you to draw strength from the damage you take. Martyr is an optional ability gained through merit points at level 75, with a 10-minute cooldown, and sacrifices HP to heal a party member for double the amount. Devotion is an optional ability gained through merit points at level 75, with a 10-minute cooldown, and sacrifices HP to grant party members the same amount in NP. Divine Crest is an ability with a 1-minute cooldown, gained at level 83, and if the next spell you cast cures a status element, your target will gain enhanced resistance to that element. Sacrosanctity is an ability with a 10-minute cooldown, gained at level 95, and enhances magic defense for your party members within an area of effect. Asylum is a 1-hour ability gained at level 96 and grants party members a powerful resistance to enfeebling magic and dispel effects. Asylum is considered a special ability. With 2100 job points, the cooldown is reduced from 1 hour to 45 minutes. White Mage has the following job traits, with multiple levels of each of these. I would like to point out that as of this video, any job trait below level 58 will be available as White Mage as a sub-job. Magic defense bonus with tiers at level 10, 30, 50, 70, 81, and 91. Clear Mind with tiers at level 20, 35, 50, 65, 80, and 96. Tranquil Heart with tiers at level 21. Auto Regen with tiers at level 25 and 76. Divine Veil with tiers at level 50. Divine Benison with tiers at level 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. Shield Defense bonus with tiers at level 85. With 2 optional merit point traits, which are Animus Solus and Animus Misery. Animus Solus increases the maximum damage absorbed by Stone Skin applied by certain healing spells during Afflatus Solus. Animus Misery increases the maximum total damage stored during Afflatus Misery. White Mage has the following merit point groups. Group 1 is the following: Divine Seal Recast, Cure Time Cast, Bar Spell Effect, Banish Effect, Regen Effect. Group 2 is the following: Martyr, Devotion, Animus Solus, Animus Misery. White Mage has the following job point categories: Benediction Effect, Asylum Effect, Divine Seal Effect, Magic Accuracy Bonus, Afflatus Solus Effect, Afflatus Misery Effect, Divine Crest Duration, Sacrosanctity Effect, Regen Duration, Bar Spell Effect. As you add job points to these categories, you gain job point gifts, which give you various bonus from trait effects, accuracy, capacity point bonus, attack bonuses, and more. In the next video, we will explore more of the adventuring jobs of Vana'diel, so please stay tuned for that. Comment down below if any of this information was new to you, or if you play a White Mage and what your favorite teletaxi spot is. If you want to see more and stay up to date on this series covering Final Fantasy XI and the world of Vana'diel, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing, as it really helps the channel grow. Thanks everyone for watching.